Good evening everyone, it's Dave here from the iReady podcast, bringing you my post-match reaction from the game which has literally just finished in Greece, in Athens at the Stadio Georgios Karissakis Stadium. I hope I'm pronouncing that right, where Rangers have just finished the match 1-1 against Olympiacos in the Europa League group stage. So an excellent scoreline for Rangers there and a really good performance as well, it has to be said. But getting into the team that Philip Clement put out, the big news straight away was that James Tavernier was dropped to the bench in favour of Dujon Sterling. So the team that he put out was Butland, who captained the team, Sterling, Suter, Proper, Jefte, Barron, Raskin, Cherny, Diomande, Barame and Dessers up front. On the bench, Kelly, Tavernier, Ridvan, Dibble, Casawan, Yero, Balogun, Igman, McCausland, Fraser, McKinnon, Rice and Lovelace. So like I said, the changes: Tav dropped to the bench, Sterling in for him and Diomande in the attacking midfield role for the injured Tom Lawrence. So it was Butland, like I said, who captained the team tonight. And in the early stages for Rangers, first 5 minutes, pretty slack, I've got to say. Passing just wasn't great. We were giving the ball away quite a few times, unnecessarily as well. Short passes getting picked off. Thankfully not putting the defence under any pressure. Then on the 7th minute, sort of a half chance, Sterling from the right back with a long ball up to Cyril Dessers. He caused problems all night, I've got to say. He controls the ball into the box, but a sort of last-ditch tackle by the defender puts the ball out for the corner, but it doesn't really come to anything. A minute later, a long-range shot from Diomande at the edge of the box, straight at the goalkeeper, and then a good break on the 10th minute from Rangers and a great through ball through to Dessers. He was on a foot race with the defender. He manages to get a touch, but his second one's too heavy and the goalkeeper saves it and clears. A minute later, another great move. Barame, he plays Dessers clear on the left wing. He runs to the edge of the box. The goalkeeper runs out to narrow the angle. Dessers shoots at the edge of the box, straight at the goalkeeper. He makes a save with his legs. I think Dessers should have done better there. He'll be annoyed with himself that he didn't score. It was possibly offside though when you look back. He possibly was offside when he was first played through, so might not have stood anyway. 17th minute, a fantastic chance for Rangers, and we really should have been leading at this stage. Cherny, who was getting a lot of joy down the right hand side, he gets to the byline. He cuts the ball back to Dessers just outside the 6-yard box. Dessers, he has to twist. He has a shot. Great save by the goalkeeper. He really should have scored. Really should have. It was a clear-cut chance and you expecting him to put that one away, but the goalkeeper manages to save it and it's still 0-0. 28th minute, great move again. Cherny down the right-hand side, a low ball to the edge of the box. Diomande tries to hit it first time, but it's a weak effort and wide of goal. So Rangers certainly in the ascendancy, I would say. Another great move, Raskin to Cherny on the right-hand side. He runs to the edge, he cuts inside, hits a low shot, saved by the goalkeeper at his near post. That was really unlucky there. He hit it well. Not much more that he could have done, but a good save by the keeper. Then the first sort of real break from Olympiacos, their left winger, gets into the box, but really good defending by Rangers. Managed to get back to shorten his chances and his options that he had there. He hits a shot, shoots wide, and goes into the side netting. But that all came from a slack pass from Barjami on the left-hand side, so he really should have done better there, Barame, I should say. But that was half-time, so a good first half by Rangers, a good performance. Really should have been 1-0 up. I feel quite upset that we weren't winning, because this is a very difficult place to go to, and we were definitely the better team in the first half. Much improved performance, you have to say. Dessers really should have put us ahead on the 17th minute, but getting a lot of joy on the right wing with Cherny, but just needed to find the better final ball. But into the second half, no changes by Rangers. The 49th minute, a half chance for Rangers. Win the ball back in midfield, and Barame gets to the edge of the box. He tries to play in Dessers at the back post, but it's cut out. Cherny was the better option there for Barame. He was on the right hand side. He could have played him down the right wing, but decided to go for that sort of more World Cup ball, as we should say, to Dessers. It was never going to get there. 52nd minute though, Sterling, who had an excellent first half, you've got to say it right back, he subbed Casawan on, so you've got to maybe think that Sterling's maybe picked up a wee knock. He certainly didn't look injured when he came off, and Philippe Clement putting his arm round him as if he's explaining why he was coming off. So we'll have to wait and see what comes of that one. But like I say, Casawan on. But then on the 56 minutes, you've got to say, against the run of play, Olympiacos score. And it was a ball played into the box, a wee dink ball to one of the strikers. He heads the ball back to near the penalty spot, and their striker hits a fantastic volley. Sort of half turn to the goal, hits it right into the top corner. Guys, it's a great goal, but John Souttar, if he looks back at that, he gave him too much space, and if it had been on him, he wouldn't have got it. So, great finish, but poor marking there by Rangers. And Souttar had an excellent game, I've got to say, but that one lapse in concentration at this level, and it leads to a goal. So, I was feeling really hard done to at this stage, guys, because I thought we'd played really, really well. We almost equalised straight away. 58th minute, Czerny plays Casawan on the right-hand side of the box, and he hits a sort of cross-come shot just inches past the post. I thought we had scored. Olympiacos getting some more joy going forward, and they come close with a curling shot just past the right-hand post. It thankfully didn't come to anything. But then we got our just desserts, because in the 63rd minute, Rangers score, and it's a cracking goal. Connor Barron, who was excellent all night, guys. I'll speak about him at the end. He wins a tackle, wins the ball. It does fall for the Olympiacos player in midfield, but then Czerny intercepts that slack pass from that and plays Dessers through towards the goalkeeper. He's got the defender with him. He does the trademark Dessers cut back, and for a change, it actually paid off. The defender fell for it. He cuts back. He gets just inside the box. The goalkeeper comes out, and he hits a great curling left foot shot past the goalkeeper into the bottom left of the goal. It's a fantastic goal. It's really... Dessers has been dreadful recently, guys, but that was an excellent goal, and he did have a pretty good game. He did miss a couple of chances, but that was an excellent goal. So 1-1 the score then. And then Jeff Day, he's yellow carded in the 69th minute for an obstruction in the halfway line. Very harsh. 72nd minute, ball up to Dessers on the right wing. He wins the ball. He runs to the edge of the box, but hits a poor shot past the post when he had much better options on there. He really did, but he obviously thought that he was going to continue. His confidence was up, so, we might let him away with that one. Then 74th minute, great play by Barami on the left wing. He ran the full sort of half of the pitch, beats his man into the box, cuts it back and hits a rasping shot, but straight at the goalkeeper. That would have been sensational. Really unlucky there. Connor Barron, again, with another great tackle in midfield. He plays a great ball through to Dessers, running through. He tries to take another touch, but instead of hitting it first time, the defender manages to get back and makes the tackle. But again, Connor Barron, outstanding. Triple sub for Rangers, the 84th minute. Dessers, Czerny and Barami off. McCausland, Tav and Igman on. And that was how the game, they saw the game out after that. There was 4 minutes of additional time to be played. Raskin was yellow carded in the 94th minute for a late tackle, but that was a good one that he picked up there because they were on the break. And that was how the game finished, guys. So, really pleased with that result. Even more pleased with the performance, because we have been poor recently. I've got to say, I thought Connor Barron consistently was outstanding all night, and a man who I've really been critical of recently, Nico Raskin, in the second half, he was outstanding. He really showed the tenacity of what we're looking for in a midfield. He was absolutely everywhere, and it wasn't even anything to do with hard tackles. He was just reading the game really well, getting a foot in, stopping attacks. That's what we're looking for. The same with Barron, so the two of them aren't the biggest of players, but they played very intelligently tonight, and they were spot on with everything. So listen, guys, that's our top team that we've went away in Europe. Olympiacos, they won, I think it was the Europa Conference League last season, and they were excellent. So a top team, so excellent result, excellent performance. And dare I say it, do we feel a wee bit aggrieved that we've not came away with a victory there? Possibly, because I thought we were really, really good. So we will definitely take that, though, an excellent result, like I said, because we've got some really difficult games coming up, and that point could be vital for us. So Excellent. Here's hope that Rangers can now build on this, because we've got a big one on Sunday at home to Hearts. So hope that the team can keep that momentum up there, because it was a good performance today. Anyway, guys, I'm going to leave it at that because I'm heading out to my work. I'm going to be late, so I better go and get ready to do that. So enjoy that result, guys. Enjoy the rest of your night. Take care. Derek I will be back soon, and goodbye.